As a complement to the last videos, here are some dry facts about my basement layout. Some technical facts with measurements and trackwork details. And then a little about prototypes and different model building techniques used on the layout. But let's start with the really dusty dry facts. If this table rolls by too quickly, the same picture will be repeated as the final picture. The hardware for operating the layout are mostly Digitrax equipment and connected via LocoNet. At exhibitions I use the program train controller to run the trains on parallel, pre-programmed schedules to achieve constant interest with moving trains over the layout. But running trains is not my primary interest in the hobby. I find satisfaction in searching for and build own models of environments and buildings from my nearby areas to create a consistent layout with local prototype. The area I model is the Bergslagen region in central Sweden. On the map you can see some of the places where I have found prototypes for the buildings. And the red dot, that is the center of the small world where I live. The layout is built to be used both as a basement and an exhibition layout. The layout is built with 3 legs, and apart from a couple of stationary parts, it's built in small sections, 600 to 1200 mm long. This makes them easier to handle during construction, repairs and transportation. The sections along the walls are meant to be mobile and grouped into 5 model groups, built with standard end profiles, according to the Fremo N standard. This means that the model groups can be turned around and rearranged in any order, and can also be docked together with other sections that follow the same standard, which is a prerequisite for being able to bring the sections to module meetings. At exhibitions, the sections are placed on regular tables to get a more child and display-friendly height, compared to the display height at model gatherings. Sometimes I have displayed the whole layout, much like it is organized at home. Or if space is an issue, the layout can be rearranged and scaled down. My intention is to build local prototypes, both environments and rolling stock. That means a learning challenge, trying different methods for scratch building models. And here I will show you a few examples. Many of the houses are built in a classic combo of cardboard and styrene profiles. For some more advanced models, I've used an etching technique where the brick patterned walls are etched out from a thin metal sheet. One favorite method is to build a stable frame in cardboard and cover it with computer-drawn wall surfaces. Recently, I have started using a 3D printer to create the house bodies and then dress them in the same way. If the houses are to be given a distinct wooden structure, I may instead create the structure directly in the 3D model and paint the printed surface. In order to create rolling stock that has been running on the tracks in the region, many scratch-build models had to be made. Most scratch-build models are built with the same technique as with the etched houses. An etched body is drawn to fit a ready-to-run drive unit from some manufacturer. The latest builds have instead been 3D printed. But sometimes there have been suitable models from, among others, Fleischmann or Minitrix. Some of them needed repaint. A few of them were fine right out of the box. For the moment, I'm working with landscaping on these two sections. And later on I have plans of rebuilding the temporary lost connection between the two rightmost legs to recreate the possibility to have continuous run over the two legs.